Welcome back to a new live stream, and today we're going to be joined by Ollie Plays Games, and he's going to absolutely destroy me. So let's get into the video. Obviously, the Wolf army is stronger than the Woof army, which I don't really care about. Do you have confidence? How do you feel? Oh! What a diss. You could call him out on YouTube. That's going to be the best diss I've ever heard. Bro!
All right, it's now time for the ladder match. What a stomp! Oh, clothesline! Trap the arm. Just a debilitating neck breaker. Even when he's not scheduled for a match, The Rock can still make WrestleMania history. There's the year he hosted, of course, but his appearances at WrestleMania 31 and 32 were legendary, too.
That's true, Michael. In 2015, The Rock was confronted by Triple H and Stephanie McMahon when he recruited none other than Ronda Rousey to even up the odds in front of a Bay Area crowd, not far from where the Great One was born. It was amazing.
You brought up The Rock at WrestleMania 31, and forgive me for being less enthused. Why celebrate a pair of egotistical movie stars like Rousey and Rock attacking our hard-working bosses, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon?
Because the authorities started it, but The Rock topped it at WrestleMania 32. At the first WrestleMania I ever announced on, The Rock accepted an impromptu match against Rowan and beat the bearded brute in just 6 seconds, a WrestleMania record. Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper. And given his legendary lineage, it's easy to see why so much was expected from him right from the start.
Wait, what? I just...
Boom! What a clothesline! Ouch!
Oh, nasty impact.
As Byron mentioned, The Rock comes from a long line of successful Samoan superstars, including former WWE Tag Team Champion Rocky Johnson, grandfather High Chief Peter Maivia, both of whom are WWE Hall of Famers.
And with respect to those legends, I'd say it's The Rock and his multiple World Championship reigns and WrestleMania main events who shine the brightest.
Float over, and do it.
Oh, right to the skull.
AJ Styles looking a little out of his element.
You don't see that very often. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Don't worry, Cole. It's going to take a lot more than this to keep him from climbing that ladder and winning this match.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. Here comes Rock.
What a forearm.
Rock just barely got out of the way.
So quick.
Oh, targeting the stomach. And now, you gotta believe this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The Rock has an impressive in-ring resume that puts him in the discussion for the greatest WWE superstar of all time. but he's matched with a movie career that cemented the great one as the top leading man in Hollywood.
You name the film genre, The Rock has conquered it. Hilarious comedies, high-octane car movies, summer action flicks. They've all made The Rock a billion-dollar man in Hollywood.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Michael, Corey, you both discussed The Rock's dominance on the big screen, and I have to point out that he brought his movie about Paige's career.
Yeah, but if The Rock wants another great WWE story, how about the inspirational tale of how I became the greatest announcer in WWE history, despite being held back by working with you, Byron?
Why is he not? It's not even going.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Boom, right in the button. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a strike.
I was clicking.
Here's AJ Styles.
Styles looking to change the course of this match.
I just did.
Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper. And given his legendary lineage, it's easy to see why so much was expected from him right from the start.
Unless we start seeing some movement on the outside, I'm starting to think this one's over.
Really? Wow. How did I get loose by AJ Styles, bro?
Styles is one of the best wrestlers.
I was a 93 though.
Yeah, but AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers of all time. Yeah, you pick Randy Orton, I'm gonna dominate him. Cause I'm gonna be the best technical wrestler ever. Yes, yes, yes.
Daniel Bryan? What?
Daniel Bryan is the best technical wrestler of all time. So good luck trying to beat me. Oh, I think it's another ladder match. Okay.
The entire locker room should consider themselves warned. Tonight, the Apex Predators are more than ready to strike. If Randy Orton has it his way, tonight he returns to his rightful position at the top of sports entertainment.
What? Oh no.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Oh, right. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Beautiful technique. Oh, look at it.
What a stomp. Good grief. For a few years, Randy Orton brought his career to even greater heights by aligning with the Authority as their personally appointed face of the WWE.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Lariat. He looks a bit off his game here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Michael mentioned Randy Orton as the face of the WWE, given his long history aligning with Triple H. It made perfect sense for the game to give the Viper preferential treatment, main events, and a lengthy world title reign.
Gentlemen, it was so much more than their history that made Randy Orton the face of WWE. Randy Orton has the look, style, and the attitude of a champion, and that is why Triple H made him the centerpiece of the Authority for so long.
Working on the leg, specifically targeting the leg. Would you look at this? Simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Clothesline! What a stomp! Good grief!
Randy Orton is on the attack.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Dodges a bullet there.
He's on the defensive now. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
You can't climb a ladder if you can barely stand, and this guy's bordering on not being able to stand, which doesn't bode well for him.
This is where we find out who the better man is, and at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Boom! Impact! Oh my God, a clothesline! It's always a joy to see a competitor make a triumphant return to action. But Daniel Bryan's return in 2018 after 2 years brought unparalleled joy to the WWE Universe.
Ooh! Of course, longtime fans recall the first ever Hell in a Cell match in October 1997. That was the night we first laid eyes on the demonic Kane.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack. Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's 2018 return, which to me recalled Shawn Michaels' return back from a back injury. He always stayed tied to the product as SmackDown Live general manager. And once
he might have it.
RKO! Did that just happen? Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Orton better not waste this opportunity. Nailed it.
Oh man, Randy Orton's in trouble.
Oh my gosh, this is so laggy. No.
You can see the fatigue starting to set in, making it difficult for these
competitors is it so laggy?
To climb that ladder.
Come on!
Randy Orton was just one step behind there, guys.
He's in full control now. Remember, incapacitate and climb. That's the object of the ladder.
Why not?
Full Nelson applied.
What is Randy Orton's best strategy at this point? This very well may be too much for him to handle.
Nothing good happens outside the...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Success breeds success, and he's...
This might be it.
Oh, my. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
I was to get a stupid ladder in. No.
The prize hanging 20 feet above the ring. Who has what it takes to bring it down? Not again. Wow.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand, right?
Oh, clothesline.
There doesn't appear to be too much movement on the outside, guys. We might just be looking at the winner of this ladder match.
Wait, what?
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, man, Randy Orton's in trouble. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Not so fast. Boom, what impact.
Beautiful technique.
There was no counter thing. I was like, no. Really?
At what point do those thoughts
I was
creep in of,
clicking on two,
what do
bro.
I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. What's he doing?
Oh, man, what a strike.
What's this?
Oh, and an elbow right on the jaw.
Wait, why was there no counter thing? I was...
These superstars still look fairly fresh to me, which means we may want to settle in. This one may go the long haul.
Get up, Randy! Oh my god.